Hello guys and welcome to the Epic Cloud server. We are here at /warp PvP. We're going to do a little bit of PvP and talk a little bit about things. It's sort of like a Christmas occasion special type googly magoo type thing. I don't know what to call it, but basically it's close to Christmas. It's the 22nd. So we're going to talk Christmas or holidays, depending on what you celebrate. We're going to talk that. We're going to talk some information about the channel and whatnot. Give you guys all a little update, a little holiday warm wishes, and maybe go on a little bit of a killing spree. So, my friend came in. He's got some Protection 15 Unbreaking 5 armor here. I have a Strength 2 potion, Speed 2, golden apples, things of that nature. All things that will help me battle. There's a guy who wants, there's this guy who basically they want dead, and if you kill him you get like 500 bill, I think it is. I don't know what that room is. I think he wants to PvP me. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in there anyway. But, something's going on. Let me just message the guy and see what's going on in there. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna just message him. Just find out why he wants him dead. Out of curiosity. Anyway, so yeah. Basically here, it's getting close for the holidays, the Christmas time. You know, you get gifts, you get a whole bunch of things, and it's fun times for all. So for that reason, you know, I just want to wish everybody who watches these videos, watches any of my videos, or just everybody in general, I want to wish you all just you know, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, you know, have a good New Year, celebrate responsibly, especially. Doesn't matter what age you are. I know, like, I'm 16 and I have friends who could easily get a hold of like alcohol or things like that. So you know, just if you're gonna drink while partying, do it responsibly. I know I sound like a lot of people, but like it sucks for a lot of different people when they're affected by somebody who was drinking and driving. Like, imagine how you would feel if you lost somebody important to you in an accident like that, or how you would feel if you were driving, you and a buddy, you were behind the wheel under the influence, and you're now the reason why you, your friend, and other people are now either dead or seriously injured, and you know, you're gonna have to live the rest of your life knowing that. So not just if you're in the mindset where you don't care about other people's well-being, at least think about yourself and think of all the trouble that you're gonna have to live through, knowing that you just ended a friend's life and a few other people's lives, whether they ended up dying or they are no longer able to you know, like they're paralyzed or severely injured, life-threatening injuries and things like that. That's something that, you know, you're gonna know for the rest of your life that you caused that person that sort of pain. And, you know, if that's what it will take for you to, you know, to think before you do it, then just think about it that way. I'm not trying to, again, preach something, but if you're gonna celebrate the holidays and, you know, party it up, at least do it safely. That's really all I have to say about that. But other than that, you know, I do want everybody everybody to enjoy the holidays. Do what you do. Do what you do to celebrate. Oh, they just want me now? You want to hurt me? I'm innocent. I'm innocent until proven guilty. Oh, you want to shoot me, boy? I'm gonna crash, aren't I? I have a feeling he's coming around from the back, so I'm not gonna let him. Yeah, they just want to fight me. Where are you swinging, boy? Yeah, so, you know, enjoy your holidays, do what you do, celebrate it, just don't be dumb, don't do stupid things. That's really all I'm trying to say. And as long as you guys are happy and enjoying yourselves, that's all that matters. Just do it safely and responsibly. And then I'll upgrade my internet, so that way I'm not lagging like this in life. Oh, see, look at my life now. Oh, he thinks he's crafty. He's not that crafty, is he? No, because see, look, I escaped. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. He's probably like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, look at that. Look at that. How are you going to catch up with me now? Oh. But you didn't see that coming, did you, boy? They always get mad when you do something like that, because they want to fight, but then they get all pissed off. Anyway. Yeah, just be smart. Don't be dumb. Don't be me. That's the best advice. I give my sister the same advice. Don't be me. I'm a dumb guy. If you ever want to do something stupid, just look at me. I'm the epitome of stupid. If you want to be like me, you really need to reconsider your life. I am a horrible example of a human being. So, yeah, don't be a toxic waste. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. You'll regret it for the rest of your life. Yeah, so hopefully you guys also get everything you guys want for the holidays. I know I'm really hoping to, because a lot of these things will help me make better content by getting, you know, things such as like you know, a TV, my own gaming system, things like that, like the Elgato game capture card, just little things like that that'll actually help me produce videos using making PS3 videos, or content through that, or getting a bit of money in my pocket so I can go out and I can buy a new mic, or buy a better computer, and things of that nature that'll all eventually add up to me having the equipment needed to produce nice content for you guys. So, you know, that's my hopes and dreams for this Christmas, is to make sure, or not to make sure, but to hope and pray that I get a decent most of the things I ask for. Not because I'm greedy, but just because, you know, I want to make it somewhere on YouTube, and you know, with basic supplies like a $30 mic, $30 recording software, a laptop that has really low memory and can sometimes barely even handle 15 frames a second while recording. You know, the laptop is good for, you know, just a simple laptop, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to cut it in the long run. Not to mention, I edit all my videos using Windows Movie Maker, and excuse me, with Windows Movie Maker, it renders a video. Like, it's weird. I don't exactly know how to explain the process that it goes through in Windows Movie Maker, but it's almost like a double render, because you have to render the video into the program. Basically, you click drag it into Windows Movie Maker, and then they render the video so so you can watch it in the program. Then you can do like splicing, cutting out certain parts of the video, speeding up parts of the video, adding music for montages, adding little title screens, credit screens, and things like that. I know I'm just running around. I can't talk in PvP at the same time, so it's better if I just run around. Maybe watch other people PvP. But yeah, or I could go to spawn, actually. So yeah, I can so yeah, it's got to update through like that and whatever. Once it does that rendering process, it then goes you do all the stuff like put in all your video clips, and like a 30-minute video clip takes maybe 15 to 20 minutes to render into the program. If I have multiple small clips, it'll take longer, like 2 15-minute clips. Each one is like 15 to 20 minutes as well, so it could be double the time, double the length of time for PvP, or not for PvP, for rendering. So with that being said, it takes a little while for everything to get up and running into the program. Then you got to do your the editing, which I don't do much editing. I just pretty much put it in there, so I can throw in the intro screen and the outro screen, or whatever else I'm gonna put in the video, and I throw all of that in there, and eventually I come out with this really crappy video. Then I have to go through what I like to think of as like a second rendering, which you save this as a media file on your computer, and when you do that, it goes through two saving processes. One is where it converts the video and renders all the videos together into one video. And then the second part of the saving process is where it does a final, review of everything, and then basically saves it to your hard drive. That, depending on how long an episode is, like a 15-minute episode can take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. A 30-minute episode could take anywhere from 30 or 45 to like an hour plus for recording. So, or for saving. So there's that process that you got to go through. Then there's the upload process. So when doing it through Windows Movie Maker, it drops the quality a decent amount. Like, what you could watch one of my videos if I just uploaded the clip. Like, if I recorded one whole video, one take, didn't put an intro or an outro, it's just video and done, that would probably be a better quality of being uploaded to YouTube. More like 720 to 1080p possibly. But right now I'm getting like 720, and on the low end 720. Because I believe with quality, don't quote me on this, because I'm no genius when it comes to any of this stuff. But I like based on what I know, I believe there's like two different qualities for each thing. So basically there's 720p and then there's 1080p, but there's two of each. So there's 720p, just straight up 720, and then there's 720 HD, which enhanced lighting, can handle a few more frames, and it's an enhanced version of 720. And then there's 1080, just your flat out 1080, and then 1080p HD, which is again enhanced, better lighting, twice the frames as to your regular 1080p or whatever, just a enhanced version of the straight up 1080p. So whether or not that's true or not, I'm assuming it is. What my videos would be a after going through Movie Maker, would be like the low end quality 720, if not lower. Where if I were to just upload them straight out, it would be like 720 HD to the low quality 1080p range. So it doesn't sound like a huge difference, but that extra, quality boost, lighting boost, frames boost, and all of that it'll handle does increase the quality and makes it look less grainy and less like a flipbook or whatever, or a slideshow. So that's one thing that is a downside to using Windows Movie Maker. Another thing, a downside to using it is the file it saves as is not a 110% supported file by YouTube. Like, you can use it to upload the video, but YouTube then has to edit that file. So then I have to go through it takes twice as long to upload the video, because it's uploading and then it's changing both the video and the sound quality, so that way it goes with one of the YouTube formats. And that actually, their intention is to make the quality better, but sadly it doesn't with the file that they can transform the Windows Movie Maker files into. It's a bit lower than the Movie Maker quality itself, so it drops even more. So I've got to get into using more different recording software, and otherwise, I'm gonna have really grainy videos, and they're not gonna be that good, because I basically have to go through 3 different steps of rendering. One to get it into the program, one to save it, and then another one to upload it. So basically, every time I upload a video, that video's gone through 3 different stages of audio and video rendering, I guess you could call it, and that decreases the audio and the video quality by a significant margin. Like, the quality, there's like a 25 to 40% loss in quality. So just by using a different editing software, my video quality increases by 25 to 40%, if not more. So, and that's just by going with a cheaper editing software. Like, if I went with Sony Vegas Pro, which is $500, you would be talking like a 100% to 110% increase in quality. And that's just like generous. It'd probably be a better increase than that as well. So I gotta work a lot on that. But enough on that. I could talk for hours about it. But it's not the best thing to do, so I'm not gonna spend hours talking about it. So yeah, that's basically why I need to get all my shit together for Christmas, and am hoping that I get some extra money and some decent things, such as new games or a gaming system, a TV, things like that, so that way I can afford to make better quality videos. Another thing that I realized is I really went into I almost got close to monetizing my videos, but once I got into it, I read into it, and I have to have a certain number of active subscribers. Now, I believe by active I mean, like, they might miss one upload, but they watch the next video, and I need to have 1,000. Right now I only have 39 subscribers, and I'm getting 15 to 20 views. There's a percentage of my subscribers who don't catch every video and things of that nature. So until I have over 1,000 subscribers and a majority of you guys watch each video, I'm not able to monetize videos. So that means I'm gonna have to go a lot longer without having income. So I'm gonna need to work a lot harder to get all this extra equipment, because now I have to get this equipment without the help of making money through YouTube. So that's gonna make things a little harder and make things take a little longer. But I've pushed through a lot of more difficult things, um, like just in my everyday life. I've told you guys I've got ADHD, OCD, and I've dealt with depression or whatever, and I've been able to push through that. I've been able to push through a lot of different things, a lot of tasks, and a lot of problems that have affected my life and my family's life, and I've been able to push through that. So by being able to do that and being able to push through all of that and keep keep going into just keep pushing through, keep going forward. By being able to do that, through some of the hardest times in my life, I'm definitely gonna do the same thing and push through this, because I really don't think that I need I really don't want to let anything small, such as having to have a certain amount of subscribers, make me say, well, I'll never get to that, so I'm not going to do YouTube anymore. I'm going to push through it, and I'm going to go somewhere, so I'm not going to quit that easily. So I'm a fighter, and I'm really strong-headed, and not in a good way. Once I've started to do something, I will end up doing it until I either succeed or until my head is burst from a massive hernia. That's who I am as a person. If there's a problem, I'm going to find the best way to solve it. And it might seem like you might think I'm really just overdoing it, but let me just give you this synopsis. My dog, the eldest dog, he has kidney stones, and to determine what kind of kidney stones he had, whether it was a calcium buildup or a different type of buildup for causing the stones, they needed to determine that to see what treatment would work best, whether they could put something in his food and the water he drinks that would dissolve them, or if they had to surgically remove them. And so they needed a urine sample. Now, if any of you have a dog, they, especially a male dog, female dogs, they'll just squat one place and they'll just pee, but a male dog, they're more territorial, so they're going to go from spot to spot to spot all over the place and just pee a little here, pee a little there, pee a little there. So I spent about 4 days setting up traps and creating things just to collect this pee from the dog. I had a cup on a stick. I found every spot he would normally go to the washroom outside and set up a little place to capture it. If he would pee in the house, I'd set up a trap for it. I'd follow him around every time I let him outside, let him out for walks. It took him for walks and everything. I was following him day and night. In the middle of the night, every time I seen him about to go pee or sniffing around, I'd get a cup ready or something. I built like 3 different cup snagging designs where I basically had 3 different cups on a stick with different handles, different length of stick, different cup sizes, different everything. Went through hours just sitting in my room. I even made like a pair of doggy underwear with like a device in it for him to wear, so it would just collect like that. Like, I know this is a lot of information you guys probably don't want to hear or need to hear, but that's just how I spent 4 days, 4 full days, the last summer, or I mean like the just after summer, this fall actually. I spent 4+ days trying to get pee from a dog. So that's how I spent 4 days. And I didn't give up until I had some, and then When the doctor said that's not enough for us to examine, I continued to do it until I got enough for them to examine. I was stubborn, headstrong, but eventually I managed to get enough, and we found out what happened, what kind of stones they are. It turns out my dog needs to have surgery, and it's a really expensive surgery too. I think the surgery is like $15,000, and that's a lot of money. And this time of year with Christmas and all of that, my parents don't have an abscess of money coming out of their pockets, so we've been putting money aside, but we haven't been able to get just enough to go through that, because we also have to pay extra money for medications and whatnot. So 15,000 could end up being 2,000 or 1,500. Sorry, or was it 15,000? I don't know. It was a heavy price tag though. I can tell you that much. And so yeah, unfortunately, he has to have surgery. Just in case you guys were wondering, since I did tell you that we managed to get enough for them to test, but yeah, so that's something I'm not looking forward to. But he's had multiple surgeries before. I mean, he's fixed, so he had his being a male dog and getting fixed. He had his balls chopped off basically. So if a man can deal with getting his his family jewels being clipped off and still being happy-go-lucky and ready to play and mess around as a dog, I find that a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm starving to death. I find, if you've made it through that, you can make it through anything. Plus, he also injured his paw at one point. Like, he ripped a claw right out. He was running down the street, or running around, and basically the equivalent of stubbing your toe, except instead of just hitting your toe, your entire toe shears right off to the side and is hanging by a little bit of skin. And that's what happened to one of my dog's claws. Like, he was like yelping. He couldn't even stand. He was like on his side, squirming around, like just screaming in pain. It was, I was younger, so I heard him scream, and I just dropped at what I was doing, ran to him. Seeing him there, I was crying like a little bitch. And yeah, so we ended up having to take him immediately, obviously, for some surgery. And the surgery he went for, they had to put him to sleep to remove the claw, and then they woke him back up right after. And from being put to sleep to being woken right back up, the two medications, they got his face stuck in a position where his mouth was stuck wide open, and his eyes were wide open as well. So he looked really weird after we got him home, but he was in a lot of pain. And then we had this pain medication, which was chicken flavored, or smelled like chicken. And at this time we actually had the second dog. So the second dog, she's able to get anywhere she needs to go to get food, and she smelt that, and she jumped up and ate the entire thing of pills. An entire bottle. There's like 20 to 30 pills in there, like of really high quality, like really strong pain pills, like doggy morphine basically. And she scarfed them down like a druggie needing her fix. And then we had to take her for an emergency surgery basically, where they had to give her charcoal, make her throw up, had to give her antibiotics because, such a high dose would kill her. And then we had to buy even more medication. So, I mean, both of my dogs, they've been through a lot of stuff, and I'm sure my dog, he's gonna be in a little bit of pain at first from the surgery, but, I know the way he is, he's gonna be back to his old self within a week of that surgery going down. I'm gonna give him 2 to 3 weeks before I get back to roughhousing with him, but he should be able to do a lot more after about a week. But again, I could go on forever. I didn't really get into much update on the channel other than the subscriber thing. I'm not gonna be doing monetization right away. But I will be making more videos, more content, and doing a lot more stuff for YouTube to not only increase my channel size, but to make you guys happy and to provide you guys with some more content and things of that nature. So that's my plan. If anything comes up in the way of like going on a vacation or things like that, like my family wants to this summer go for like here in Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario, which is where the city I live in. You can go. There's a lot of waterfalls and parks and stuff you can go camping in, and my parents, we have a camper or RV that we just bought recently, and my parents wanted to go to a few different parks around Hamilton and in Ontario in general. Maybe up to this beach we go to when we used to go to this trailer park with some family friends, but basically we were having a little bit of problems with some money, a little bit of money issues, because my dad, he did everything he could to make more money. He started up his own business, so when he wasn't able to work, because he paints lines on the road, so during the winter months here, he's not able to work because there's snow on the ground, so he gets laid off, and he still gets paid. However, he's not making as much money as he would when he is working. So he signed up to do snow plowing, and he decided the best way to make the most money out of doing snow plowing is to start his own company. So he bought these trucks, and these trucks, like this guy who sold him the trucks, made the trucks like, he's like, oh, they're in working condition, they're fantastic, they're like, oh, they're approved by the government, like you have to get emission tests and everything to make sure you're not polluting the environment every time you turn the car on. And he's like, oh yeah, I passed the emissions test, it's passed its safety exams, I got all the papers here. And my dad goes to work, gives all the information to the government, and they're like, hold on, these are not real safeties, like this has all been foraged or whatever. So my dad paid like $10,000 out of his own pocket, thinking he was going to be able to make double that, but some lying douchebag scammed him and pocketed way more money than what he should have gotten for those trucks, and then my dad had to pay even more money to get them certified for use and everything. So that we were really struggling on money, so we weren't able to pay the bills for our trailer lot at this trailer park that we went to. And my dad kept saying to them, I'm really trying to make ends meet. He always, he paid on time. He was really good with that, but they didn't really want to listen. They were like, we'll give you one extra month or whatever, but still, with the payments for cars and houses and groceries, you can't just let your family starve so you can have a trailer in the summer when it's the dead of winter. So my dad couldn't afford it, and they basically said, you know what, you're not going to go to this trailer park anymore, you're done here. You have this long to get your trailer out and to pay the rest of this money off, or we're taking you to court. And they really didn't care about our situation very much, even though we were trying to get things solved as fast as we could. So now we're sort of out of an option there. So if my parents do continue out, we set up the trailer at different parks around Hamilton or Ontario, go to different beaches, whether it's Wasaga Beach or Sauble Beach. Those are, you might not know those beaches, but they're really nice, really, really clear waters, really nice and warm. The softest sand you'd ever feel between your toes. It's like walking on magic. And yeah, so if we go and we do all of that, then you know, I'll let you guys know that I'm gonna be going on vacation, because I can't really. I could take my laptop with me, but unless I have a way to connect to internet, I can't upload videos. So I'll do my best to record a few things, and try and upload them all beforehand, or while I'm gone, depending on what the situation is or what I can do. And but yeah, I've been recording for a while now. Been talking for a while as well, so I don't even know how long this video is. If you guys have watched this really long ass video start to finish, oh, I'm done. Oh, okay, I'm back. If you guys have watched this start to finish, welcome to the end of the video. If you guys didn't make it all the way to the end, you're not hearing what I'm saying, but I still want to say thanks for at least watching some of it. Even if you just heard me say hello guys and was like, fuck this, I'm done. This guy's an idiot. Then, I love you too. Being an idiot is just who I am. Like it or love it or hate it. I'm not gonna change. But, yeah, so that's gonna be about it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this really talkative video of me really mostly just running around in a circle and not really doing much else. But, as we watch this, gang beat on a whole bunch of people here, I'm gonna sign out for now. Press F1, just get a full view. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being with me. We're really close to the one year anniversary. Channel will be officially a year old on the 27th of December. And as I said earlier in this video, it's the 22nd, so we're getting real close. And trust me, I've been doing a lot of things. One of the YouTubers I work with, he does animation. So he's got me covered for a new intro. So I owe him a lot of thanks. I've come up with an idea for an outro screen, and I've also made a secondary intro for videos non-Minecraft related. So I've got a lot of that all worked out. A lot of things are going to be changing for the better videos, better quality, more videos, new intros, more new outros, all of that good stuff, and that's all going to be coming at you as of the 27th. Until then, this might be the last video until then, depending on whether it is or not, because I'm still want to do that like Christmas video where I show some of the gifts I got and my Christmas tree and all of that. If I'm able to do that, I will. It all depends on how hectic Christmas Day is. It depends on how crazy and hectic it is. I'll do it if I can. If I can't find the time, then I do apologize. But depending on whether or not this is the last video, I just want to formally say thank you guys for being with me for this year. If this is the last video of this year, for the first year of the channel, if this is the last video, I just want to say thank you guys for being with me, watching all of my videos. Last time I checked, I think I had like 73 videos, and that's pretty substantial. I'm hoping to double that. I'm hoping to get it about 150 to 200 episodes out in the next year. I'm gonna overhaul it. I'm gonna make so much new content, so many new videos, make so many new friends, and do so much more for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have enjoyed all of my other videos. I hope you guys are excited for the new year and all of the things that it has to offer for the channel. And until next time, guys, until next time, be safe, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, a happy, merry holiday majigger, and don't forget to say thank you for all of the wonderful gifts you get, because I forget to say thank you, and then my grandmother just gives me a quick smack over the head. Not really, but she should sometimes. I deserve it. Anyway, that's enough for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!